What you may be experiencing if you've been having a difficult time in your relationship lately is suddenly your partner comes to you and they ask for space. And I know how painful and confusing this can be. You've invested all this time with somebody, perhaps you deeply love them, or maybe you can see the possibility of love, and suddenly they're wanting space from you to figure themselves out or to step back and get clarity. And how you handle yourself in the midst of that ask really makes a difference because it demonstrates who you are, and it also truly creates what becomes possible after the space, if there is anything possible. Some people will say, hey, listen, if somebody asks for space, you never wait for anybody, you just walk away. And I understand that logic. It makes a lot of sense. And I think that if you have a tendency to hold on and cling and feel really anxious and you turn against yourself in the waiting, yeah, probably cutting it off right there is the best way to go. But if a black and white solution like that doesn't feel fitting, my recommendation is to say something like this. Hey, thanks for being so honest with me. I appreciate it when people can come to the table and have the courage to ask for what they want. And I want more than anything for you to feel clean and clear about being in this connection and for it to feel aligned. So take the time that you need. And I'd love to know, how long are you imagining that you need to step away from this connection before we can be in contact again? Now, what you're doing here is you are appreciating the fact that they're being honest with you. They're asking for what they want. Two, you're recognizing that, and you're also clarifying that you do not want someone who is half-hearted to be in your life, wasting time, wasting their time, wasting your time. And then three, you're asking for what you need in that scenario. You're saying, hey, listen, so I want to create some type of container around this time of space so that I can feel safe in the midst of this uncertainty, and we kind of have an idea of where this is going, or at least when we're going to create some either closure or openness around what the next chapter looks like. We're not going to be in limbo forever. So the power of that is you're taking care of yourself, you're appreciating them, and you're also, more importantly, you're not trying to control them. You're not making demands. You're not guilt tripping them. You're not trying to hold on to them, or you're not trying to reject them prematurely. I really believe that this is one of the most healthiest ways that somebody can respond to somebody else who is asking for space, because it's not necessarily true that 100% of the time when somebody asks for space, they want to break up or that they want you to wait inevitably. Sometimes that is true. And I will say this, by asking these questions, by asking the question of what are you imagining that we be in contact again? If you listen carefully, they will tell you everything that you need to know about whether or not they have serious intentions of being in touch with you again and serious intentions about actually seeing a future. So ask this question, come from the most balanced, clear place within you, and see what occurs. If you're going through this right now, I know how difficult it is. Check out my other videos. And if you are in need of any type of support, drop a comment below. Let me know your situation. Thanks.